My assistant Misty called me one day after coming to the office. Now, we stopped doing office hours on Fridays, except for Ron. And so Misty comes up unexpectedly on a Friday, and she calls me distraught on the phone. She said, "Ron's up here working." And I said, "Well, I know." I said, he comes up here, he's getting his sermon together, he's doing some more work up here. She said, "He's in shorts." I said, "Well, I know he's breaking dress code, okay, but the office isn't supposed to be open. I mean, he's a legend. He can do what he wants to do, right? He can wear shorts if he wants to. He doesn't have on a shirt, Lee." I can see why you're traumatized. I'm not sure if I need to have a talk with him to let him know that is not acceptable. I'm just going to let it ride, and he'll figure it out. The coolest thing about that, though, is Ron wasn't even phased. "Hey, Misty, how you doing? Good to see you." What? Who is this guy? Well, it's been 8 years, so let me try to explain who this guy is. This guy's humble. He thinks that others are more important than himself. Doesn't matter who it is. If you ever go with him to a restaurant that he frequents, the waitress knows that she's important because she'll actually sit down and she'll have a conversation because he's been praying about something that's going on in their life. He's generous. He usually takes his entire Christmas bonus and he gets gift cards and he gives them to colleagues and friends and waiters, and he says, "This is my favorite thing to do every year." He's compassionate because the reason that he was sitting talking to Frank Page, the president of the convention, was because when Frank called him to tell him, "I'm about to walk in to a house and I'm not sure if my daughter's going to be alive. Will you pray for me?" He went ahead and began to drive towards where Frank was, even though it was over 5 hours away. And so when Frank called and said, "She's gone," he said, "I'm already on my way." He's wise. Because y'all might not know this, but my dad died about a year before I got here. And there was a lot of things that I would want to tell him and share with him, like in my life. And what you might not know is he looked exactly like Ron Barker. Not only did he look like him, but he acted like him. So when I walked in day one, and he's sitting at a table, I'm like, who am I to say anything to this guy, right? And he was wise because he was able to listen and not just tell you what you're supposed to do, but genuinely listen. And so, Ron, I guess to sum it up, buddy, you're a lot like Jesus. So we're going to miss you. Thanks a lot.